Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live. If you're able to hear me, give me a thumbs up in the chat. Today, I am going to be working on some tutus. I do have some ribbons on the way, so I'm waiting on that. And so what I'm gonna do some designing, maybe start on the shirt. And then when the ribbons are here, see how far they are. Then I'll be able to finish up the tutu. Hopefully they come in time today. All right, so how is everyone doing? Let me know if you're able to hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and present my screen because I am going to design a few applique numbers. So I did one applique number so far, and I have a few more. I'm gonna do the whole numbers so that I could have it just in case I have to use other numbers. So let me know how you are in the chat. Give me a thumbs up. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video or go live. All right, so I'm going to get this show started. I'm going to get this show started. Okay. Just getting my chat up. All right, so as I said, let me see the name of the font that I was using to, I think it was Subway. Okay, so I'm gonna use that one. So I'm gonna present my screen. And I started last night, but Hatch was doing the most. So you're gonna go into a tunnel, but here we are. So this is the one that I did last night. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and do the other numbers. So I'm going to start with Hi Alice, good afternoon. Yes, you could stick around. I'm gonna show you how I made my applique numbers in Hatch. Okay, so I did one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold my shift key and just hide this one because I already saved this one. So I'm just gonna hide this selected. And I'm gonna start with, hi Anita, good night. Good afternoon. I'm so used to being here at night that 3 o'clock seem weird to me. All right, so I'm gonna go over to my left menu bar and I'm gonna click on that A, which is the lettering option. It's gonna open up on my object panel. And what I'm gonna do the number 2. So I'm just gonna type 2 in and I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger for you to see. Okay, so these are the numbers that I'm gonna use to like put on my tutus. So I've been just doing one the other day. I made that one, I think with, I don't think it's Impact. I think it was, what's that chunky font that I always like using when I'm doing rhinestones? Favor. I think I did that one with Favor and I did not get around to making the others, but today I'm gonna make the appliques for this font that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go over here where my object panel is, and I'm going to click on True Type Font. Those are fonts that are on your device. Those are fonts that you use every day. The ones that you download, those are called True Type fonts. So I'm going to click on the drop down where it says font, and I'm going to go to Subway. That's what I said, right? Subway. This is it. I think it's a nice chunky looking font that would look nice on a kid's shirt. So that's why I chose this one. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to, this size look okay. Let me change my metric from my measurements to US so that I could see it in inches. This is about 2. I could always adjust it as I go, but I want to make it, I think I'm gonna save them eventually to 2 different sizes, maybe for a 5x7 hoop and one for a 4x4. But today I'm just gonna save them as for a 4x4 hoop. So this hoop that I'm using is a 4x4 hoop. So this is the font that we're gonna use. It's called Subway. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ensure that my numbers centered. That's something that I always like doing in case when I finish, I forget to do it. Then what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go over to my left menu bar and I'm gonna go to create layouts. And I'm going to go down all the way to this thing that looks like a flower with a leaf. Hi Precious, good afternoon. And I'm going to click on layout. So when that layout comes up, there are 2 things that you could do with this. You could add an outline to it, or you could add an offset. In this case, I'm going to add an outline because I just need the outline of the letters. All right, I'm gonna leave the corner as squared. You could change whatever corner if you want it rounded or you want it squared or you want it sharp cornered. I'm just going to leave it as squared, and you could you're going to need a single run. So if you click on this drop down, it will tell you what you could do. You could do a back stitch, a raised satin. All I need is a single run, and you could use whatever color, choose whatever color you want. I'll just keep it at purple, and I'm gonna press OK. So when I do that, it's gonna set a single line all around this number. And what I could do, I could go to my sequence panel and actually I could just delete that one that I initially did, because all I need now is this number. I think this number is pretty cute, and it will look nice on a kid's shirt. All right, so now I have a single line. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on my H, and what this is gonna do, it's gonna show all the nodes. So let me zoom up a little bit. It's gonna show all the nodes that are used to make it, the nodes that are used to make this tool. So I check to see if the nodes are correct. If you see the square one, the square node, it's for straight lines, and the circle ones, those are for like curved areas. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to look to see if all those nodes are okay, and they look good to me, because if you look at the bottom, you see 2 straight nodes. It means that that part is fairly straight. So I'm just checking to see if everything is okay, if the nodes are fine, and I see that it is okay. So I'm just going to press select. Hi Jane, good afternoon. Okay, so after I do that, this is just straightforward. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate this. So if you go over my sequence panel, you're going to see that the tool is selected with the single run. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to the top menu where you see duplicate, and I'm going to duplicate that tool. When you duplicate it, it's going to be the same color. So I'm going to go down and change the color. I'm going to change it to whatever color I want. I'm going to change it to a yellow, but I'm also going to change this single run to a triple run. Now, the reason why I change it from a single run to a triple run is because when I'm cutting my fabric, because the first single run is just your placement stitch. So when you put the garment onto your embroidery machine, it's gonna do a placement stitch. This stitch that we did first, it's a placement stitch. So the machine is gonna outline where you're going to put your fabric. All right. So now that I put the placement stitch, I need to do a cut stitch. Now the cut stitch, I made it a triple stitch, a triple run stitch, because when I'm cutting my fabric, even if one of the stitches pops, it won't unravel. So that is why I kind of reinforce that stitch so that when I'm doing it, it doesn't unravel on me. Hi, Sharon. Good afternoon. How are you? So when I do that, the second one, this is going to be my cut stitch. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate that same triple run. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to duplicate it. And when I duplicate that, this is the one I'm going to turn now into my satin stitch, that final stitch that I'm going to make to finish up my garment. So I duplicated that one and I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change the color to a blue. It doesn't matter what color you use, because at the end of the day, it's the color that you use at the end of the day for the thread. Hi, Robin. Good afternoon. How are you? All right. So this now, remember this second one, the yellow one. If you want me to zoom up, let me know. This yellow one that we did was a triple run. When we duplicate it, it's gonna still be a triple run. You don't want a triple run unless that's the style you're going for. I want a satin outline. So I'm gonna change this blue one to a satin outline. You see that? So if I zoom up, you're going to see that the number 2 is formed and it is a satin outline. But when I'm making my appliques, I like my satin border to be very thick. The reason why I just think that it looks so much better when it is thick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to ensure that my satin outline is selected. I am going to go to stitching, right? And I'm going to look at the underlay. All right, before I do that, let me change the width. So I scroll down, my satin is selected. I scroll down and I'm going to change that inches to millimeter because I like it. So I'm gonna change it back to millimeters. And I'm gonna select that, satin border again, and I'm going to scroll down, and the width, it's telling me that the width is 2.5 millimeters. No, I want my width to be 4 millimeters because I like it when it's chunky. So I'm gonna change that from a 2.5 to a 4. And look at that, look at how chunky that looks. See? This is beautiful. See, it becomes nice. Another feature that I always look out for in Hatch is the auto split. Now, when you're making designs that are that the satin border is thick. If it gets too wide, if the satin gets too wide, what that will do is that it's gonna split the satin into two. So if you have that selected where you see auto split, that just means that when I make my satin border too wide, it's going to split my satin into two, right? So for instance, if I make this, say, not 4 millimeters, I'm gonna make it, hi Carla, good afternoon. Hi Jesse, good afternoon. Um, if I'm gonna make this like 6 millimeters, let's see what's gonna happen. You see how chunky and wide that is? So what's gonna happen is if you look right here, you see right here, you're going to see that it's going to have it's going to split my satin in two because the machine cannot make those long jump stitches in order to get that big satin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to uncheck it because I don't need it because my satin is not going to be that big. I'm going to put it back to 4 and I'm going to take off the auto split feature. Now let's talk about the underlay that I'm going to need for this number. So I'm going to go over, ensure that the satin is selected. I'm going to go over to stitching and it automatically defaults to a edge run and a zigzag. So it's going to have two underlays, a edge run and a zigzag. I don't like using the edge run, and I'm going to tell you why. In the past, I used to, edge runs are really good, but in the past, what you find is that when you don't stabilize properly, right? When you don't stabilize properly, and when the project is being stitched out, it always have push and pull, push and pull. It pushes and it pulls. So when you do not stabilize properly and the machine start putting that push-pull compensation, sometimes the work shifts and then you see that edge run around it and I don't like it. So I always use one underlay. So I'm gonna take one of my underlay off. I'm gonna change that edge run to just a zigzag. And another thing too, if you change it to tatami, it takes a longer time to stitch out. You could totally leave it as a center run, but because I'm just doing this in 3 steps, then I will just leave it as a zigzag underlay. And this is basically ready. See that? This is basically ready. If I run the player, you're gonna see one, it's gonna do that placement stitch. And then it's going to do that triple run stitch, which is the yellow. After it does the triple run stitch, come on, go a little faster. After it does that triple run stitch, it's going to do that final satin stitch. You see, it's doing that zigzag that I told you. That's the underlay. That's the underlay that it's doing. And then it's going to do the satin. So that's exactly how I wanted to stitch out. All right. So this is it. So this is what I'm gonna use to go on my kid shirt. Remember, you could always, in the initial state, if you don't like how something looks, you could always change the nodes. You could always tweak it to whatever you want. But this is it. And this font is called Subway. And I did the number 1. So last night, what I did, so this is ready to be exported and to be stitched out. So what I did last night was, this was what I did. I wanted to come on last night so badly, but this was giving me, my computer wasn't working properly. So that's that. So I went ahead last night and I made this design. So I did the number 1 in hatch. I also did the strawberry in hatch. And this is the same font as the one I just did for the number 2. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to test this out before I put it on my shirt, because I'm going to make a tutu. And let me tell you how I'm gonna make this one. So let me stop sharing for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna make a black tutu, and on the tutu, I'm going to make, I bought some polka dot red and white ribbon, and I'm gonna put green at the bottom, and then I'm gonna pair it with a black shirt. So that's what I wanted to do, but I want to test this on first before I put it on. I have a bad habit to just think that my work, it's gonna stitch out well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to stitch it out so that you could see how it looks. So I'm gonna get a piece of, this is just minky. I need to make some minky mock-ups too. I need twine. I don't think I have it here. So I'm gonna show you how that stitch out. If you want me to test stitch the 2 that I did, so you see that it comes out well, then let me know. I could do that for you. All right. So I'm gonna use this fabric to test it. We did it for 4x4 hoop. I'm still wet. All right. This is just 12. Okay, I'm trying to find my 4x4. So this is my 4x4 hoop. Did I use 4x4? No, it's in a 5x7 hoop. All right, so how is everyone doing? What are you guys working on? If you notice, the house is quiet. My boys are gone to cut their hair, so I'm by myself. All right, so You're cutting the grass. Oh, okay. I don't know. Grass grows so quickly. I don't know if it's because it's the rainy season, but as soon as you cut it, rest assured, you'll have to cut it again. Oh, this is clear away. Oh, cut it away. All right. So do you guys want me to test out the number 2 or you want me to test my 5? I think I want to test my 5. Because I want to put it on today and I want to sew that tutu for tomorrow. Yes, because of the rain. All right, so I saw yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't think so. Yesterday. One of those days, I saw this SVG. It was a shirt that has some 23 on it. It was really nice. I'm like, that would look really nice on a rhinestone shirt. All right, so I am going to I think I'm gonna use glitter just to make it easier. I don't want to waste my fabric. All right, while this is stitching, I could finish up that, or I could start making my channel for my tutu. All right, so let me put you guys on my phone. Leave one using it. I just craft therapy. Good afternoon. I hope this doesn't squeak because it's known to squeak. I want to show you. If you didn't get but okay. Let me turn this volume down. And All right. Okay. So let me put you on that space. You see. Think you could see better that way. Hi, Alice. I say hello. All right then. So we're gonna test this out. See how it turned out. I need to remove the hidden stitches. You all should always remind me to remove hidden stitches. This one. Remove hidden stitches. All right. So now for strawberry. I have so many files on this thing. I can't find anything. Where did I save it? Go here. Oh, maybe there. Yes, this is it. Okay, got it. Alright, so resume now. Alright, there it is. I hope it removed the stitches. No, I'm going to use a white thread to finish it off. I'm using white. Shane's right. Let's see better. Oh, it's delivered. Yay! All right, my threads are my ribbons are here. Oh God, because I want to sew. I use this one. I want to sew my tutu. All right. All right. Guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go to the door to grab my. Trying to find where to grab my package, and then I'm gonna check to see if the washer starts. The dryer. Give me a second. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me just collect something from my. All right, guys. I'm so sorry. I had to go and put the last set of clothes in the drawer. All right. We are ready. We'll unbox those soon. Well, let's go. What are we doing? Okay, this. All right. See. It came out. Stuck. Ridiculous thing. Okay, so I should have just put it on my shirt. No, I have to do it twice. Well, let me test it first. Let me test it first. I should have just put it on my shirt, honestly. I'm gonna use this fabric here to do that part. Alright, so it did the placement. Now I'm gonna put this here and it's gonna do what they call the tap down. So this is gonna tap down the fabric that I'm putting right here. Alright, okay. Watch my fingers. One of the fingerlets. See, it's doing a triple stitch. And also I wanted to use a red and white polka dot for the one. And I don't have any, I only have the pretty one. So uh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut it out. See, I popped the stitch, but because I reinforced the stitch with the triple run, it's not gonna unravel easily. And I could cut as close as I can to the orange. So why did I make that the same color? Okay, so I got my ribbon so I can actually sew. That's exciting. I'm gonna use red and green. So let me just heat and bond a little piece. Okay. Got this fabric quarter from Hobby Lobby. See how thick that border is? That's how I like it. Love it that way. Right, so I'm gonna use more of this anyway, so. Okay, so this is what I have. See that? That border always wide and nice. That's all I like it. Okay. All right, so I have my fabric, have everything. Let me show you what I got. The color ribbons I got. This is the one I'm waiting on. I'm going to pair it with this. So this is the 1.5 inch wide. Yes. So I was thinking, Jane, that I could still use that color that I'm using on the test stitch that I'm doing to actually do the shirt, because I don't have red and white polka dot to put there. And I'm going to pair it with, let me show you. This looks small. Okay, this is This is 2-inch navy. Oh, this is pink. This is 2-inch pink. I think I'm gonna pair that with a pink tool that I bought the other day. That will look nice with it. I'm looking for the green that I'm gonna pair it with. It's gonna look really nice on the black. Hi, Robin. Oh, this is not the green, but this is like a sage green. But that's not the green I'm gonna use. I hope this time they didn't mess up the order. So I'm going to do the tutu today. Oh, this is it. See that? This is the green I'm gonna use. Oh, it's not dark. It's not emerald green. It's like a lime green. That's disappointing. You see that? Oh, I wanted emerald green. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, so it's gonna do a placement stitch. See that? For the look at this thing. That is pretty. See that? That is pretty. Things I'm gonna do with this thing. I think I still have to use that green. Oh, I wanted emerald. Hi, Denzel. Okay. Thanks, Jesse. Hi, Robin. I'm gonna put this in the Okay, so I'm going to put down my red. And it's gonna do a tap down. You know what I should have done? Oh, it's gonna hide it anyway. Okay. So this is here. I'm gonna pair it with this. And then okay, this. I'm gonna sew it. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this out. I hope the satin stitch doesn't show. There we go. I'm gonna finish everything off except for the top in green. Okay. It's a good thing I'm testing first so that I don't mess up my shirt, because it's the only black shirt I have in on hand. So better be safe than sorry, right? There you go. Okay, good. Okay. Oops. That's perfect. Hi, Jess. Oh, Jess was here all this month? Hi, Jess. Hi, Jess. How are you? Okay. So this is the top of the strawberry. I'm gonna put that to the green. I'm wondering if I have a color green that will match it. Hi, Martha. Will match it perfectly. You see this green, how it's like a lime green, and this one is like a more emerald green. I don't like that. Okay, Jess, no problem. But what I could do is just use the thread, match the thread to that green. Because this is just a small piece, you know? I don't think it will make a whole lot of difference. What do you guys think? Hmm? What do you guys think? Hmm. Match the green, right? With that one, because it's two different greens I have. I wonder if I have that color green. Thank you so much, Martha. You know how long I wanted to do my tutus? All these tutus that you see me have, except the ones that I bought, I've had them for years. Because that's what I initially wanted to do. I wanted to do babies. And I just didn't have the space. So I said, okay, since that was my initial plan, I'm going to do it. So I took all those tutus out and started making tutus. Okay. And I have an applique. I have another design that I need to do. I have so much to do. But I wanted to design a rainbow. I wanted to design a rainbow. So so much to do. Okay, let's see what's the next. Okay, so we're gonna do the outline. Give me a second. All right, so the last one is the green. Green is too dark. Green is dark. Look at it. See? This green is dark. I need a lighter green. Maybe I could find it in my other colors. Yes. I definitely could find it here. Like, this is the best one. This one. Thank you. I could have done it. I could have done it on my shirt. I was too scared to do it on my shirt, but it's coming out good. I could have had the shirt done already. It looks really good. So I'm gonna use this green. This one. It's the closest I have with this. See? I think it matches that one better, but it's the closest one I have. So what I need your help with, guys, is should I use this fabric? Yes, it's a bit darker. Should I use this fabric for the actual finished shirt? Remember, at the bottom of the tutu, it's gonna have this and this, right? But and it's black. The shirt is black. Do you think I can use it? It does have blue and yellow in it. I could use the seeds of the strawberry to be this color right here, the yellow. I could do that instead of white. What do you guys think? because I need a blue in it. I don't have black, I don't have red and white. I have every other color polka dots, but not red and white. It will work out, Martha, because it have a little green, and I'm gonna use, okay, I think I'm gonna use it. That looks good. All right, so this now, I'm gonna use the green to finish the stem. Then I'm gonna use yellow to finish that one, just to. I hope I took off the underneath. All right, I'm gonna do that. If I don't have the polka dots, I'll get yellow. Hi, Blue Emerald. Good afternoon. It looks good. It's gonna look good. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. So I went ahead and I cut my tutu already. I have blue cut already, just in case I don't have to go ahead and cut them. But I'm gonna use the shorter one to do the display. This I don't need. That's what happened. You see that noise? It's because I had the stitch that goes, I should have just made it a little pointy. It's giving you that little jump. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna need a piece more. Of course. Okay. And if my, let me check my body. Okay. Oh, see what happened? IBM. Oh, I see. It's this thread start to, what do you call it? Thread out. See that? Right here. I don't like using this thread. It always gives me trouble. Something else. See? See that? Teaser. Teaser. See that? So where the problem is? See that? Seems right for you. Hope it doesn't. Thread doesn't pull that again. It's the closest thread I have. Thanks, Jane. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Ethan bunny because I'm gonna use the same color. Also my picture. Thank you. Easy. What do you have to do to find? There's stitches under that part, that's why it does that. You know that red. So just take your time. Don't rush. See that? There's stitches underneath. It's okay. I have quite a good amount of it, so that's good. I don't have to worry about it running out anytime soon. don't like that. So you finally finished. Finally finished. Okay. So as I said, we're gonna use the. It looks good. We're gonna use the yellow and finish it off. Just because we have yellow in. Um, good. Oh. So if you are designing and you're doing this part, don't put underlays underneath those little seeds. Don't do that because it's just gonna because the fabric is acting like an underlay. So don't do that. Give me a second. Guys. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do one of these nights, I have to make a design for another tutu that I want to make. I want to make a rainbow. So I'll just maybe jump on and show you my process. No problem, Jesse. All right. Have a good week. All right. You see, oh, you should have told me to. You should have told me to put it on the shirt. All right, guys. So I'm gonna do the tutu. I need a garbage stuff. All right, it's done. All right. I'm gonna get me a garbage stuff so that I don't keep. Um. Hi, Gigi. How are you? I'm happy you're here, Gigi. All right, so let's look at this. It's done. I should have just went ahead and do it on the shirt. Huh? You all didn't tell me. You know everything goes wrong. It's your fault, right? Not mine. All right. Trimming it up. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. I might just make it a little smarter. Yeah. Thank you. Let me clean it up a little bit. Even though it's a test stage, I still wanted to see the end. Ooh, all right, okay, not bad, not bad at all. See, let me show you on this camera here. See that? There it is. It's not bad, right? I think it's okay. I think the black will go well with the tutu that I'm gonna make. No? All right, you're not talking to me. It's okay. All right. Let me bring you here because it's time to sew the tutu. I told you I have a lots to do. Still have to make the shirt, but let me bring you here. And we're gonna make the tutu. Thanks, Alice. All right. I'm gonna use these afterwards, so let me do my channel first. Let's see if I could put some light here because I'm using black. My mommy always tell me, don't sew black at night. I don't like how that it's not going in. So this little stuff. All right, I guess we have to use it without. Thank you. All right, so this is the tutu that I'm going to use. I'm using black. All right. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to sew my channel. My time, so my channel. Line it up. Using black, of course. So it's hard to work with, very hard. Very hard, but just take your time. Don't rush that stitch and fix it as you go. Let me see. Trying to see while I do this. Fix it as you go. So it's hard to work with. Okay. difficult part is to line it up. And this is 10 yards of tulle. Hi, spreading the diversity. I just saw your name. Something's blocking the comment. How are you? Okay. Right. I wonder if it's my bottom thread. Let me see. I'm getting old. I can't see anymore. I can't see anymore. Old age, you know? Old age. When I was younger, I could slide this in quickly. Now, we'll be here the whole evening. There we go. See that? And start buckling. Let's see. Okay. Careful, man, you cut the toe. I don't know what happened there. But I have to backstab. Go back a little. So this machine that I'm using is a Juki ADL 8700. It is fast. It's fast. It's a fast machine. So fixing it. Hi, Tianda. I'm not ready to commit. Let me move the thing and see what you guys think. Oh, I smell in the diversity. The comments are behind me, so if you come in and I didn't acknowledge you as you come in, hello, how are you? All right. Okay. Right. bobbin needs attention. Let's see. It's finished. See the bobbin. It's not. Oh, I have a little left. Come on. Don't start acting up missing, friends. Okay. If I had my light, I could do this quickly, but I don't know what's wrong with my socket. I have to maybe tell my husband to look at it because it keeps going in. All right. Gonna fix it again. Oh, I see what the problem is. It's not the bobbin. I have to rethread. I see what the problem is. You see this right here? I'm not sure if you're seeing it. It needs to go through both. So I think you go this way, and then you go this way. Then this way. This. It's not the button, it came out of this way. Goes here first. Right. Okay. With these things, one little thing gives you the whole headache. Okay, there we go. All right, there you go. No, there's not I go. It's just there. Okay. One little thing that's out of place cause everything to go south. Okay. There you go. So I have to go back a little bit. What's this? Okay. There you go. Are you going to sew the whole 10 yards and what size tooth are you making? Okay, yes, I'm making my channel. I'm gonna sew the whole 10 yards and this one is for a 12-month-old. If you want to do like for a 2-year-old, 2T, 3T, you go up to like 12 yards. Go up to 12 yards. Yeah, tutus take a while to make. Yeah, get it done properly. Sure, you get the channel. Look at me, Lord Jesus. Guys, you couldn't tell me the bobbin finished. Let me see how far away. Look at that. Guys, you couldn't tell me the bobbin is done. You see how much I was doing? And the bobbin is done. Oh, Jesus. You can imagine if I finish sewing everything and ready to finish up this tutu. There's my bobbin. Okay, number one. My bobbin. Put it back in my casing. I was sewing, almost done, and the bobbin was done. Okay. Always backstitch when you have to start over. See how many was My husband said that machine is loud. The comments are behind me, so if you're you have to take your time just to arrange it so the it stays flat. Piece all the way there. Coming down to the end, that is why because it's not even at this point. Okay, so this is the middle. You just have to take your time. At this point, you see. I saved the better piece for the actual order. Let me just cut this off. Always backstitch though. Alright, so I did my channel. See? Hi, Creative Notion. Okay. Alright. Cut this off. Careful, man, you cut the tutu. No, that's gonna be. See? Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to change my color. Right. Alright, so what I like about this embroidery thread, it's from Richword, is I could use it for sewing and I could use it for embroidery. So this is the same thread I used to do the embroidery. That's the one I'm gonna finish this part with. I love this brand. Which one? So the top, I'm gonna use red. There. And the bottom, stay that way because it's what's introduced, so it's on. I have it on a 3. 3 and a quarter. All right, so this is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna throw this. Back. Okay. These go under here. All right. This is the part you have to be careful with. I'm trying to find a way that my ribbon don't twist, but I still haven't found one. But I already sealed the ends of this. I wonder if I could put it. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me see if I can put it in this little shoebox. Drop it in like this so that it doesn't yeah, that will work. So what I'm gonna do, this is the part that was I just don't want it to twist while I'm doing it. So I'm gonna put this on it. Remember I'm using red. So now I'm gonna ensure that all the pieces catch on and ensure that the tool at the back is flat. I put the ribbon in the shoebox so that it doesn't twist when I'm doing this. And I'm also fixing the tool so that it catch all the tool. See, if you look under the tool right here, you should always fix it while you go. Let it stay flat. You don't want it to be All right. Ensure that it stays flat, especially the tool at the bottom, just as you go. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating. I'm not talking. It's okay. You get this part correct, you will be fine. See this part, I didn't need to get it straight. That's the space flat. I'll answer questions. Give me 1 second there. 1 second. I put the shoebox there because I don't want it to twist while I'm doing it. Are you sewing both ends? Yes. Yes. This is where my stuff was finishing. The important thing is not to let this twist and get it when you're doing it. I like it a little bit closer. A little bit closer. This part, fix that a little bit. So it stay flat. Chill out. Chill. Coming to the end. Coming to the end. The shoebox is really helpful because when you're doing it, you don't want the ribbon to twist on you. That's a little headache that you don't want to be dealing with. So the shoebox helps it to stand straight up. I'm coming to the end. See, coming to the end. That's the end. Make sure it stays flat. Backstage. Have any little, you could trim those off, anything poking out, those you can trim off. This, you gotta seal it so that it doesn't unravel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check to see if the green is sewed. See, you have a little poking through here. And just trim that off. Did I seal the end of this one? Yes, I did. Alright, so check to see if it's sewed well. Looks good so far. Oh, I nearly got that one. Oh, it was good. Alright, okay. Alright, let me see, you got this. There you have it. Looks good. Looks good. There you go. That's good. There you go. Okay. Everything looks good. See that? One, I could catch it a little bit more. That's okay. And she's not dropping. There you go. See? All right. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put my elastic through. So the thing is, I have black elastic. Where do I find it? See, I have black. But this is not. Oh, this is enough. Okay, I'll use this. I'll use this. All right, guys. So I'm gonna use my little thing. Oh, that sounds good, Tienda. I think I should make it a little. All right. See, all this is done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in my Hi Lillian. Good night. Good afternoon. I'm so used to being here in the night. Take your time to do this because I've at times where I rush and okay. I'm gonna just clip this right here so that it doesn't go into what I'm doing. See that? I use a clip. Hi, Miss Geneva. Try not to let your elastic twist. You don't want that. So just pretty. Sorry. Maybe I should do it over there. Maybe you see it better what I'm doing. So I'm just putting in the, so I was saying to you, be careful here. Just take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush it. Don't rush. You don't want it to rip the tool because the tool is so sensitive. And you don't want to twist your wristband either. See that? Taking my time. See? You don't want it to rip. There's this thing that I see persons use. What's going on here? That it's like they fold it into this broad thing. It's not like this bodkin. It's like another type. And it goes in pretty well. I see at the end. There you go. Sure, it doesn't twist. All right. Twist. All right. So what I'm gonna do? How long? This one is about 15 inches. Okay. Hope it doesn't twist. And I'm going to just set it down. Sure that they're straight. Because I've had instances where I was rushing and didn't do short straight. And it looks so flattering when backstitch, as much as you want. Okay. Still didn't get it straight. I need my light. I'm doing it twice so that it never comes undone. Yeah. Do it again. So it doesn't come undone. All right, let me fix my thread. There you go. Doing it again because if I had if it was that machine that I have up there, I would have used the zigzag to do that. But this is a straight machine, so See? How many times I did that? Just because I don't want it to test it. See if it's okay. All right, so what you're gonna do is fluff it now. Let it over that. Good time. Remember, it wasn't over it. Okay, it's over it now. See that? I like fluffing it on the mannequin. All right, so what you're gonna do to finish it off, you're gonna put these together and you're gonna stitch down. Should have changed my thread for this because it's gonna show. Put it together and stitch it down. Okay. I'm being lazy. I should have used black. But it's okay. No one is perfect. These are my tutus. Let's close that up. See? So you close the stuff. See that? And you fluff it. All right, guys. See? I'm done. Fluffing it. This is helpful. I'll put it down. See that? Thank you, Jessie. All right, I'm gonna put it on the mannequin for you to see, so that I can fluff it there. There's the back. Put the back at the back. Thank you, Patricia. I'll put it here so you can see what I'm doing. It can skip proper. Okay. See that? I put on my back. I want the back to stay at the back. I'm trying to see where I join it because I always put that at the back. Where is it? There it is. Can't even find it. I'll find you. Put you on. Ooh. This is gonna make some good girl happy. You guys, you see it? Aw, I'm so cute. So cute. I can't find the butt though. Ugh. I need to put it at the back so that I could put the bow on it. So this is what it's gonna go with. I'm not sure if I want to put I think I want to use white here instead of the yellow. Because the white is on this right here. I'm gonna use white instead. But then this part, I'm wondering if I should just leave it as not this one, but leave it as just white. Because it's gonna go on black. It's gonna go on a black shirt. Instead of doing that that one in that color, I can't find the back. Because I need to put the bow on it. Guys, you know I can't find the back. Where are you? Where are you back? So see here, this goes around to the back. There you go. I wish I had red and white polka dot. I'll use white instead. I think it's gonna look nice. Hope you don't run. All right, guys, this is it. Ooh. What you guys think? Do you have any green fabric to match the ribbon? Yes, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna put the ribbon on. So my heat gun. Where is that? Oh, it's in there. So I'm gonna use the heat gun to put the ribbon on. Thanks, Gilden. Thanks, Jesse. But I'm still thinking that that fabric is gonna throw it off. The black polka dot is gonna throw it off. So what I'm gonna do, instead of using, what time is it now? Okay, instead of using, thank you. Instead of using, the black, I'm going to use white. If I had like red and white polka dot, that would look really pretty. But I don't. I have all the polka dots except red and white. I have green. I could use green and white. I have green. because I have green. I'm thinking red, but I could use green. But does it match that green? No, it doesn't match the green. See, I have this green right here. See that? Red and white stripes. No, I don't have no red and white stripe. I have this green, but it doesn't match that one. Man, I'll be home free if I had the red and white. I was thinking of using glitter, but I'm not sure if I want to use glitter. Silver glitter. Oh, yeah, it's not close enough. So I might just use white. White, because it's on black anyway. I could use white and then use white and green right here for the bow. Let me show you. All right. I'm gonna use white. Green glitter. I don't have green glitter. Or I could use this green that I use the leaf. You think I could use that green? I could use that green right there. All right. Do I have green glitter? I don't think so. May have green glitter. Xmas green. I love Xmas green. I'm gonna use white and see. Let's see, where did I put that thing? So I'm gonna put green here. This is too long. 20. We're going to have to pull out that old scrap bucket. And I have more scraps in a bin in the garage, but I'm not going out there without my husband. Mm-mm. The other morning I was going to put my children on the bus, and lo and behold, guess who was right at the doorstep? Hmm? Yes. Hmm? Guess who was at the doorstep? Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog. I said, no, not near you. So, ain't going out there. Mr. Frog was right there. See? They're tripping with these things. Man. So I'm making the bow for the if I want to put white. If it was a snake, I don't think I'll survive that one. I'm glad it wasn't. Me, frog, frog, lizards, snakes. We don't get along. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. See, this is gonna go right there, right here. See that? See that? I'm wondering if I should blend it with the white. I'm gonna put the white with it. I'm gonna use white. I think I made up my mind. Yes, no. Too much. There you go. Green. Green and white middle. The white middle. Okay. Oops. Bone me. Okay. I'm gonna use white middle. But I'm gonna use white. Made up my mind. I'm getting a call, that's why. Okay. I'm putting the wrong place, you know. Alright, but anyways, guys, need to take this off. Alright, so sure that this is at the back, at the back. Make another space for this. Put it right here. Here it is. Alright. So the skirt is done. That's what it looks like. This is what it looks like when I put the ribbon on it. What the back looks like. I'm just gonna fluff it. Alright. Alright, guys. Alright. I'm gonna leave on this one. Alright. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna figure out this one here and do the thanks, Alice. And do the shirt to go with it. Thank you for rocking with me for so long and spending your Sunday evening with me. I appreciate it. I'm going to finish up the shirt and see how it comes out. I think green would look nice also, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Gigi. Thank you so much. It's pausing. Stop slowing your browser. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pray you out, and I'll see you in my next one. Let us pray. Father in heaven, we give you thanks again for your great love and your mercies towards us. We thank you for your patience. We thank you for saving us when we were filthy, when we were messy, when we were not a people. You came and you saved us and you snatched us as branch from the burning. And we just want to say thank you. We thank you for giving us a new day. Your words declare in Lamentations 3 that your mercies are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. So the mercies we experienced this morning are not the same mercies we experienced yesterday. And we thank you for being such a faithful God. We thank you that you hold your words far above even your name. And your name, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. And so we thank you even for your words that are ever true. It changes us, it preserves us, it helps us and shows us which direction we need to go. And we thank you this afternoon. We thank you for everyone who came on this live this evening. We thank you that you have spared their life. We thank you that you're still working on their behalf. We thank you that you're still providing for them and their families. I pray, great Father, as they go through another week, this week will be a week where they draw closer to you, a week that they will search for you with all their hearts. I pray, great Father, that you comfort their hearts, that you comfort their minds, and help them to know, great Father, that you care for them and that you love them. I pray, great Father, as we depart one from each other, even off this life, that you'll depart with us. I pray, great Father, that you take abode in our homes, take abode on our job, take abode in our hearts, so that we will serve you the way that you should be served. Forgive us of our trespasses, forgive us of our failures, and help us to walk steadfastly with you, not in wavering, but help us to walk, redeeming the time, for we're living in the days that are evil. Help us, great Father, to know that the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us cast off the works of darkness and let us walk as children of light, children who have been redeemed, children who are called by the Most High God. And so we swing everything into your capable hands. We ask that you walk with us this week and help us, great Father, protect us from evil, protect us from evil men, protect us from harm and dangers, and be with us, even our children, as they go throughout another week, great Father. We ask, great God, that you will open their understanding, that as they are in school and as they've been taught, they will learn and they will remember what they've been taught. I pray, great Father, if there is anyone's child today who is struggling even in school, I pray, great Father, that by your power and your might, that same power that raised Jesus from the dead, that you will even touch their minds so that they could remember what they have been taught. Great Father, you have given them to us, and you have allowed us to be stewards over their lives. And so we ask, great Father, that you help us to raise these children according to your will, according to your way. Help us to be examples for them, so that whatever we do, great Father, they could emulate, and they will be better people for you when they grow up. I pray that you have mercy upon us, great Father. Never leave us nor forsake us, the God of our salvation. May you walk with us, may you talk with us, may you give us a heart like yours, and may you forgive us of our trespasses. As we give you thanks for Jesus Christ, we say amen, 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 and amen. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this tutu with the shirt, and I'm gonna post it for you to see the end result. So thank you for being here, everyone, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.